Hey there, it's Adriana Adele, and I am here to guide you through a short breath and movement practice to help you wind down at the end of a long day. For this practice, you'll just need a place to practice. That could be on the floor or even in your bed, and a pillow or a few blankets to just act as a little prop. We'll start seated. So please sit up on a couple pillows, a couple blankets, something to just give a little lift to your hips. If you like to sit cross-legged like I do, please see that your hips are in line with your knees. So if you're sitting on the floor with no props, it might look like this, knees higher than hips. Take some propping, your pillows, your blankets, so that when you sit, your hips are in line with your knees. Now, cross-legged doesn't work for everyone, so legs could also be out long. The first thing we'll do in this practice is the humming breath. It's a breath that helps turn us inward and can help us find a sense of enhanced soothing or ease. It's one of my favorite techniques because all there is to do is make a humming sound like Now the sound doesn't need to be loud or forceful. Actually, especially at the end of a long day, it might be nice for it to be a little lower and soft. So as we move through this practice, you may hear some of my hum, you may not, but really the invitation is to focus in on your own sound, your own voice. Let your hands fall wherever feels grounding for you. As you press down into your seat, let the crown of the head be tall. Take a natural breath in through the nose. Exhale that humming sound. At the end of the exhalation, let the sound fade away. Receive that next natural inhale. Your sound doesn't need to be as long as mine is. Whenever the exhale fades, receive the inhale and exhale with your hum. Keep going for the next minute. At the end of the next exhalation, let the sound and vibration fade away. And simply notice what you feel. We'll move through some rounds of seated cat-cow. As you inhale, take a breath in, arch the back, shoulders back as the gaze moves towards the sky. As you exhale, round the back, look in towards your heart. As you inhale, breath in, arch the back, look towards the sky. Exhale, round the back, look towards your heart. Go 3 more rounds. And if you start to feel the need to yawn, you can yawn or sigh. And then try and keep the rest of the breath in and out through the nose. After your final round, come back to a neutral position. So the midway point between cat and cow. Take your right hand over to the side. You can go flat palm or make a fist with your right hand. Take your left arm out to the side, flip the left palm towards the sky. Then start to take the left arm overhead. Now I'm going to turn just so you can see, but rather than pulling the bicep or pulling the arm back behind the head, you might notice that arches my waist a little bit. Rather than doing that, take your arm forward in space. Forward just a little bit, and then down. Press into your right arm. It's going to be that strong, steady support as you inhale, get long through the sides of the waist, reach through the top fingertips, and as you exhale, soften into the bottom shoulder as you reach through the top fingertips. Let everything but your supporting arm be soft. Take a couple breaths here, pressing into your supporting arm as you reach through the left fingertips. Can you let your left hip crease be a little softer? Belly soft, jaw soft. Then as you press down into the bottom hand, inhale, come all the way up. Pause here and notice if there's any difference from side to side. Maybe one side feels more grounded or heavier, more spacious. Notice what you feel. Before we head over to side 2, bring your left arm down onto the floor. And notice that we're not bowing out one side to lengthen the other. Instead, it's that breath in to find length through both sides. Right palm out to the side, flip the palm towards the sky. Take the arm overhead. Again, not arm in line with ear, instead arm forward and down to make space. Inhale, lengthen through the waist, and as you exhale, soften into bottom shoulder, reach through the top fingertips. The left arm, the supporting arm, stays heavy as everything else softens. Right hip, right side of the waist, even the right jaw soften as you reach through the top fingertips. Inhale, come all the way up. And now it's time to lie down. Come on to your side. It doesn't matter which one, probably face the camera here. Have your pillows stacked up behind you so that when you lay down, they're close to the body and behind the upper back. You might take one pillow or blanket underneath your head here. Start to draw your knees in a little bit. And then start to walk your top leg over your bottom leg here. And the top leg will meet your floor or bed. And then walk the bottom leg long. Now we actually don't need to go straight here. We just want the bottom leg long as we come into a twist. Top leg connected to the ground or the support. Bottom leg out long. Top hand to the waistline. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, just twist the upper body back. We don't want to open the arm out long. This isn't about getting a stretch in the shoulder. This is actually a more contained twist. Your top elbow might even touch the prop behind you. And if there's any pulling or any sensation in the shoulder, or you feel your top leg is lifting off the ground, untwist yourself. Put some more pillows or blankets behind you. Take your hand back to the waistline and then twist back so your elbow is held. And then we took all the time to get into this particular shape. So now you just get to soften and rest here for the next minute or so. If you feel any pulling in the low or mid back, walk your bottom leg forward. This particular variation of a supine twist helps to find a little release to some muscles that are along the sides of the spine. It's less about strengthening or stretching and more about softening here. Your breath can be easy and easeful. And then to come out, untwist the upper body. Walk the bottom leg up the top leg. Pause here on your side. And take your time to come onto the second side. So you might just roll onto your back and roll over onto your other side. I'm going to press up. But however you get there, get onto your second side. Resting with your knees towards the chest. You might have a prop underneath your head. Walk the bottom leg under the top leg. Ooh, over the top leg. Let's say that again. Walk the top leg over the bottom leg until the top leg meets the earth. And then start to press the bottom leg, kind of wiggle, walk it out long. Not straight, just long. Top hand to the waistline. You have your props, your pillows stacked behind you. Wait for your inhale. And as you exhale, just twist the upper body back. If you feel any strain in your shoulder or the top leg floating off the ground, untwist, build up the pillows or blankets behind you. And then take your hand back to your waistline as you twist back on an exhale. Your elbow can be held by the pillows, blankets behind you. Take the time to rest here for the next minute. Knowing if there's any strain in the low or mid back, you can just walk your bottom leg forward a little bit. As you let everything soften and settle. Even the breath can be soft here. And the jaw can be soft. And then to come out, just untwist the upper body. Walk the bottom leg under the top leg and just rest on your side. And from here, we'll do a relaxation practice. If you want to stay on your side, maybe you take a pillow or a blanket in between the knees. And if you want to lay on your back, maybe you take a couple pillows or blankets underneath the knees for a little support. But wherever you are, give yourself an extra moment or two to be comfortable. Is there anything you could do to make yourself 2% more comfortable? And then start to bring your awareness to your feet, right and left. And on your next exhale, let your feet soften. Then draw your awareness up to your lower legs, the shins and calves. And as you exhale, let the lower legs soften. Bring your awareness to your upper legs, your thighs, and as you exhale, let the thighs soften. And awareness moves to the hips, and the hips soften. Your belly, the low back. As you exhale, let your belly, your low back, let them soften. As awareness moves up into the torso and the chest, and as you exhale, let the torso, the chest, even the upper back all soften. Awareness moves down to the hands, right and left. And as you exhale, the hands soften. Lower arms, your forearms. As you exhale, let your forearms soften. Upper arms and shoulders. As you exhale, let your upper arms and shoulders soften. Your neck and the muscles of your throat. As you exhale, let them soften. Awareness moves up to the face, the jaw, the cheeks, the eyes, the ears, the forehead. And as you exhale, you can let the features of your face all soften. Send your awareness to your whole body, from your toes all the way down up to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, let your whole body soften. As you exhale, let your whole body soften and widen into the support beneath you. And resting where you are is where I will leave you. My voice will end and the recording will end. You could either press yourself up to move into whatever is left in your day, or you could run through that relaxation practice, starting at your feet, going up to the crown of your head, letting the parts of your body that you want to identify, letting them soften before shifting your awareness to your whole body and inviting your whole body to soften. So whether you move through that body scan relaxation once again, or press up to move mindfully, slowly back into your day. I hope you continue to carve out time for yourself, your rest. Thank you.